Most people want to help people, they just don't know how to help people. That's the difference. They want to, they have the genuine intention to help people, but they actually don't know how to. So the crazy thing about that is I finally figured out how to because it's of a certain type of skill sets that I've come to acquire. This is my point, is trying to film the right, capturing the right moment and filming the right moment for this type of content in general. This isn't the way that it should be done. Like, I'm sitting here and yes, I have some outlines, yes, I'm putting chapters together, but realistically speaking, this is what I want. I want this to be immersive. Like, look at the notebook, look at all the books on the ground, look at the laptops that we've been sitting here immersing ourselves in, look at the speakers and random stuff. Like, what I'm talking about is like real content. I'm talking about giving you the deliverables as is, face value. This is what's so wrong with courses these days. Courses are all about, like, I'm gonna give you my on-demand program, you're gonna start to understand it, immerse yourself. I want it to be something different. What I want is real authenticity. I want real life scenarios of real life shit that's happening, because that's how we're gonna connect as this program is gonna actually move forward. You're gonna start to understand different sides of me, and that's why these videos that are like, from years ago are gonna start to come into the picture, and all the backlogs of all the stuff and content that I've created and never released for a reason. I've never had the intention of going out and building a coaching business and creating courses and working with people one-on-one. I always had a passion towards helping people, like most do. Most people want to help people, they just don't know how to help people. That's the difference. They want to, they have the genuine intention to help people, but they actually don't know how to. So the crazy thing about that is I finally figured out how to because it's of a certain type of skill sets that I've come to acquire. My mentors, my coaches, the millions of dollars that I've spent in my personal development now has gotten me to this point where I have learned this set of skills, I would say, that's able to really level you up on an intellectual level when it comes to mastering the mind, the emotions, the energy that you have as a human to connect through conversation and to really, really communicate the right way. Everyone says communication is a very generic topic. How do you get better at communication? It's very simple. There's simple steps to getting better at communication. Understanding the self-talk that happens inside your brain, how you talk to yourself and how you actually will eventually how you talk to others. So controlling this is number one. When you look at emotions, when adversities hit you, the 7 common emotions, 1 is positive, joy. All 6 are negative. Fear, sadness, anger, contempt, disgust, surprise. You have the other 6 that are negative. So we're set up to fail on emotions. Adversities and negativities are gonna hit us every single day. So now what needs to happen is you need to start to understand, how do we start to now convert those 6 into positivities? How do we shorten the time window it takes me to react to a certain adversity that hits so that I'm able to get on with it, move on from it, but in a healthy manner where I'm not just suppressing the emotion or trying to not think about it. I'm actually dealing with it head on. I have the ability and the intellectual components to actually hone in on that emotion so that that emotion can be now properly put to good use so I can focus better on the bigger picture, which is now the last component, energy. Your energy, the way you can walk into a room, the way that you can come back out, the way you can have a conversation with somebody, put smiles on faces based on the things that you say or based on the things that you can make somebody feel. It's not what I'm saying, guys. 55% is body language. It's what you're seeing. It's the eye contact that I can make with you right now, the way my eyes may move around, but looking at you right directly. It's about my hands, my actual energy that I'm pushing towards you. 38% is your nonverbals. This is now tone, this is pitch, this is volume. This is different things now you can use in different ways that can now put character to your voice. And 7%, guys, 7%. 7% is mere just the actual language that's coming out of my mouth. So we're always so fearful. We're so fearful on, what am I gonna say? Am I gonna say the right thing? What if I say the wrong thing? Instead of understanding it's a whole different energy source that you could be controlling right now in your own hands. That's why these are the things that are really matter, and it's not about putting coaching programs together and putting all this, course content and trying to record these perfect videos where I'm sitting there and I look like this and I'm saying, hey guys, point number 1, 2, and 3. Real life education comes from mentorship now. Mentorship is the outbeat system of the education. Here, I'll prove it to you. 100 years ago, education was you sat in rows, you put your hand up, there was a couple kids, there was one instructor. Don't matter about your learning style, you're just gonna learn, pass a test, that's it. You go back 80 years, same system. Then what happened is that recently technology came into play. And technology really evolved education because it's like, now I can learn from my phone. Now there's YouTube. Now there's online education. Now there's other programs that I can be taking online. And that consumption of technology and information became very grand, very quick. That allowed us to migrate to technology, which helped one thing. Yes, we didn't have to physically be in a classroom. We could be digital. But who's holding us accountable to actually getting it done now and making the actual difference and the impact, making sure that that repetition continues so your brain can properly develop the patterns, hence why K-12 was always originally designed. But now when we're at this point over here, we need to now start to flip the script and understand that the new wave is coaching. Coaching, that's why you see a lot of coaches out there, you see all mentors, you see these people out there that are going and championing their courses and their online programs. Everyone's doing that because they do have a skill set and experience just like you do. Just like you do. Every single human being, I'll tell you right now, every single human being has the power within. They have the power within to unleash their lion or lioness. This is what it's all about. It's about you being able to take in all the information in the right way, to be able to handle the emotional control, to be able to harness your energy and bring it together. If you can start to do these things in a positive, organized manner, you'll be very surprised to see where the results will go. And the best thing is now, in this type of scenario, if even explaining this video to you, I still want to be able to enjoy this beautiful view. I want to be able to show the lifestyle. I want to be able to show what it's all about to be this level, to coach at this level, to be able to provide value and live my life the way I have done for 10 years now like this. This is the real authentic stuff that we need to start to get more of versus trying to be so perfect and calculated. Now I'm kind of speaking even as well to just like to our internal team is like, we need to start bringing out authentic content that somebody's gonna learn some actual value of seeing me in my prime. In my prime, I'm right here, I'm alive. You can ask me a question. If this was live right now, I would answer questions. Ask me any question you want, and I'll give you my logical perspective on it. Like that's the type of Q&A kind of coaching that I want. I want that one-to-one, like that one-to-few, one-to-many. So we need to design this in a way where it's just not like just some normal course that you're just gonna watch some video and be like, oh wow, okay, I got this tangible. Like, of course I'm gonna give you tangibles. I'm gonna give you actionables. We're gonna give you strategies, techniques. I'm gonna go above and beyond. I'm gonna take $2.5 million of all the coaching mentor programs that I've started, and I'm gonna be able to do all of this, the knowledge that I've been able to consume 10 years. Bring it to you for a fraction of that cost. A fraction. You'll never have to spend that. Why would you have to spend that? I've done it, and I'm just gonna simplify it and just tell you what matters. But I'm also gonna have a nominal fee as well too. This is the name of the game, and you can too. You should be charging for your value every single day. You should be charging for the perspective of you've gone through some experience in your life that nobody in the world ever has. Kind of like your fingerprint. One fingerprint per person. You are a unique human because you are a son or daughter of God, if that's what you believe. You are a piece of energy in this world, if that's what you believe. However you believe, wherever you came from, and whoever you are today, I'm here to tell you right now, you are powerful. You have a voice to give to the world, and I truly believe that you can unlock that power from within. You can unleash that lion and lioness that I know is within, and you can go out there and you can actually live the life that you want. A life with abundance, freedom, and wealth. A life that you worked hard for because you know you have. A life that you know that you deserve because you do. But a life that you can truly be proud of for your next generation to be left a legacy of what you're actually about, who you actually are, and the impact that you're making on yourself and that next gen. That's it.